course, when you think of quality sound, that crisp, clear, like just enveloping a whole space sound, you think of Bose, right? So what we have today is a huge customer pick. I'm gonna say that again. It's a huge customer pick because you, and exactly 599 of you, have said that this is a perfect 5-star review. So it's hard to get a perfect star review, and we have 686 reviews. So it's a 4.8 when you go to hsn.com, which is nearly perfect, which is unheard of. So this is our #1 selling Bluetooth speaker here at HSN from Bose. This is our SoundLink color Bluetooth speaker. So we have a ton of great colors to go through. This is our black, and then we also have our mint, and then we have our white, our beautiful pop of color red, and then this great blue. So, and which one's most limited? Mint is most limited. You know, that's the one I would have gone for because I'm definitely kind of like a teal mint person. So it's very springy also. So if you're thinking of adding a little pop of color in your kitchen or maybe somewhere else in the house, so this will go with your decor. What this does is this wirelessly will connect to any of your wireless devices via Bluetooth. So your tablet, your phone, your laptop, to be able to get that perfect, crisp, clear sound in a huge way. So the volume, it may look like it's a small device, but it packs a powerful sound punch. So it has 8 hours of battery. Oh, yes, let's talk about all that. I was going down the batteries because it has 8 hours of sound time. So full, lifelike sound. So really, I mean, imagine listening to your favorite band, your favorite music. It's like you're sitting right there at that concert. It is lightweight and portable. Probably the best thing being that it's wireless, so no wires are gonna keep you down to one thing, and then it's portable. You can take it inside, you can take it outside, you can take it on the go with you, put it in your gym bag, take it to a friend's house. And it will do Bluetooth to your devices for up to 30 feet away. Also, it's gonna help you set it up. So it's gonna give you voice prompts for easy pairing for up to 8 hours of music. Also up to 8 different devices. So 8 different connectivities. It's easy to connect. It's got that auxiliary input. Now I can't even talk at the end of 10 faves here. It's all adding up to me now. So, and we have this for you today for an instant rebate of $116.95. So when I say instant rebate, this is, yes, something you can find in the marketplace, but nowhere else is you're gonna get an instant rebate. So you don't have to do anything, you don't fill out any paperwork. You're gonna get it for $116.95 plus free shipping and handling, and on 5 Flex for less than $24. And we have the gorgeous Michelle who's gonna demonstrate the sound. Here it comes. You ready? Oh yeah. I don't know if you can hear that. Absolutely you can hear that. I'm over here orchestrating. Yes, intense. I'm gonna orchestrate the music. Well, that's very vibrant and loud. I mean, that tiny little thing's not quite as small as you, but it's pretty tiny and it is loud. So thank you, appreciate that, demonstrating that. All right, I also wanna show you how easy it is to do what she just did because all the controls, so it's lightweight and it's portable, thank you again. And it is so easy because there's your amazing single speaker, but it's not just a single speaker because it is going to give you some powerful sound. Packs a powerful punch. But here is where all your controls are. So you see right there, you have your on and off switch. This is your connectivity, your auxiliary, your play and pause, and then your volume control. So just the plus and minus. So it's really easy to maneuver. And then you're gonna stick this in any of your favorite rooms in your house. Maybe you're having that outdoor event, that outdoor party. This Bose is not gonna let that sound get lost. It's still playing over here. It's like island music over here. It's like ready to go to the beach. I'm ready to vacation. Think about that. Think about going on that cruise or your vacation. Do I need to, it's like, turn it down just a little bit. Your vacation or your cruise, this is portable. You can take this with you. You can take your music, take the party with you. It is a huge customer pick. Again, it is our #1 selling Bluetooth speaker because it's from Bose and because it is the best sound quality that you're gonna have that is in a portable Bluetooth speaker for this amazing instant rebate price you're not gonna find anywhere else, $160.95 on Flex. We have this on Flex for less than $24 to get the party home to you. And then you can plan that weekend event, holiday event, take this outside with you. You know, on the weekends, I tend to clean a lot. So here, think about this. You know, you're in one room of the house and you're cleaning. Great, you have this here. Or as I used to do, you put it on your phone and then you walk into the other room, you're like, where are the tunes? Where'd everything go? I have to go back into that other room to pick up the phone and come back with me. With the Bose, you don't have to do that because it's gonna give you that perfect sound that up to 30 feet away on that Bluetooth. We have the white, we have the mint, which is most limited. We have our black, that classic black. Back here we have our blue, and then we have our red. So 5 fashion colors. Think about where you want to put this in your home. Think about if you want to just have it match whatever your favorite purse is or your child's bedroom. This would be a great gift. Got a college graduate that earned it. Maybe this is something that they can take with them off to, you know, the next season of their life. So again, it has an 8-hour battery life. It is going to connect to up to 8 devices. So that means 8 different devices, your laptop, your tablets, your phones. So you might share it with the kids at home, maybe, maybe not, but you can take the party with you. This is, again, a huge customer pick. You have written in, go to hsn.com and see the fact that it is practically a perfect 5-star review from Bose, and we know why. So we have a full presentation at 7 a.m. I wouldn't wait though. That mint is really